RPA LifeCycle Online Training. Learn from experts with Proexcellency solutions. Introduction. RPA stands for Robotic Process Automation, which is a technology that uses software robots or bots to automate repetitive, rule-based tasks and processes within an organization. These bots are capable of mimicking human interactions with digital systems, such as entering data, navigating through applications, and performing calculations. RPA can be applied to various industries and sectors, including finance, healthcare, logistics, and customer service, among others. Benefits and advantages of RPA. 1. Increased efficiency and productivity. RPA eliminates manual, repetitive tasks, allowing employees to focus on higher-value activities, leading to improved efficiency and productivity. 2. Cost savings. By automating tasks, organizations can reduce the need for human resources, resulting in cost savings associated with labor. 3. Improved accuracy and quality. Bots follow predefined rules and guidelines consistently, reducing the risk of human errors and improving data accuracy and process quality. 4. Enhanced scalability. RPA can be easily scaled up or down to accommodate changing business needs and process volumes. 5. Faster processing time. Bots can work 24/7 without breaks, enabling faster processing of tasks and reducing turnaround time. 6. Increased compliance. RPA ensures adherence to predefined rules and regulations, reducing the risk of non-compliance and associated penalties. 7. Improved customer experience. With faster response times and reduced errors, RPA can enhance customer satisfaction and experience. Key components of an RPA system. Bot or software robot. The software component that performs the automation tasks by interacting with applications and systems. Control room. The central management console where administrators can schedule, monitor, and manage the bots and their activities. Development studio. The integrated development environment, IDE, where developers design, develop, and test the automation workflows. Orchestrator. The component responsible for managing the overall automation environment, including deployment, scheduling, and coordination of bots. Cognitive technologies. Advanced capabilities such as artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, ML, and natural language processing, NLP, that can be integrated with RPA to handle complex tasks and unstructured data. RPA Lifecycle Overview. The RPA lifecycle represents the stages involved in implementing and maintaining an RPA solution. It provides a structured approach to ensure successful automation deployment and ongoing support. The main stages of the RPA lifecycle are: Discovery phase. Identify potential automation opportunities, assess feasibility and complexity, and prioritize processes for automation. Design phase. Document and analyze the processes to be automated, define the automation scope, and develop a solution architecture. Development phase. Build the automation workflows, select and configure the RPA tools, and follow coding and scripting best practices. Testing phase. Conduct various types of testing, including unit testing, integration testing, and error handling and exception management. Deployment phase. Prepare for deployment by addressing infrastructure requirements, managing release versions, and ensuring a smooth transition. Maintenance and support. Continuously monitor and manage the automation, handle exceptions and errors, and seek opportunities for optimization and improvement. Governance and compliance. Ensure security and data privacy, comply with regulations and policies, and establish audit and control mechanisms. Training and change management. Train users and stakeholders on the RPA solution, implement change management strategies, and overcome resistance to change. Importance of a structured approach. A structured approach to the RPA lifecycle is essential to ensure a successful and sustainable RPA implementation. It helps in identifying the right processes for automation. A structured approach enables organizations to systematically identify and evaluate processes that are suitable for automation, considering factors such as complexity, volume, and ROI potential. Managing expectations. By following a structured approach, organizations can set realistic expectations about the capabilities, benefits, and limitations of RPA, thereby avoiding disappointments and misunderstandings. Mitigating risks. A structured approach allows organizations to assess the feasibility and complexity of automation projects upfront, identifying potential risks and challenges, and developing mitigation strategies. Ensuring scalability and maintainability. By considering the scalability and maintainability aspects during the design and development phases, organizations can build a robust and scalable RPA solution that can be easily managed and maintained. Facilitating collaboration and coordination. A structured approach encourages collaboration between business and IT teams, fostering effective communication and coordination throughout the RPA implementation process. Achieving ROI and business value. By following a structured approach, organizations can maximize the return on investment, ROI, and derive significant business value from their RPA initiatives. Discovery phase. The discovery phase is the initial stage of the RPA lifecycle, where potential automation opportunities are identified and assessed. The key activities in this phase include identifying potential automation opportunities. Evaluate and analyze existing processes within the organization to identify tasks and activities that are repetitive, rule-based, and suitable for automation. Consider factors such as volume, frequency, error rates, and business impact. Assessing feasibility and complexity. Evaluate the technical and operational feasibility of automating identified processes. Consider factors such as system compatibility, data availability, process stability, and level of human judgment required. Assess the complexity of the processes to determine the effort and resources required for automation. Prioritizing processes for automation. Prioritize the identified processes based on criteria such as ROI potential, business impact, complexity, and feasibility. Start with smaller, well-defined processes that can deliver quick wins and build momentum for further automation initiatives. The discovery phase sets the foundation for the RPA implementation by identifying the right processes for automation and ensuring a clear understanding of the potential benefits and challenges. Design phase. The design phase involves detailed documentation, analysis, and scoping of the processes to be automated. The key activities in this phase include process documentation and analysis. Document the current state processes using process flowcharts, diagrams, and other appropriate documentation techniques. Analyze the processes to identify inefficiencies, bottlenecks, and areas for improvement. Defining the automation scope. Determine the boundaries and scope of the automation, including the specific tasks, activities, and systems to be automated. Define the inputs, outputs, and expected outcomes of the automated processes. Developing a solution architecture. Design the technical architecture and infrastructure required for the RPA solution. Determine the appropriate RPA tools, integration points, and any additional cognitive technologies that may be needed. Consider scalability, security, and compatibility with existing systems. The design phase lays the groundwork for the development and implementation of the RPA solution, ensuring a clear understanding of the processes to be automated and the technical requirements. Development phase. The development phase involves building the automation workflows and configuring the RPA tools. The key activities in this phase include building the automation workflow. Develop the automation workflow by creating a sequence of actions or steps that the bot will perform to complete the desired tasks. Use the selected RPA tool's development environment to create the workflow using a combination of pre-built actions, scripts, and logic. Selecting and configuring RPA tools. Select the appropriate RPA tool or platform based on the requirements and objectives of the automation project. Configure the tool by defining the necessary settings, integrations, and security measures. Leverage the capabilities of the RPA tool to optimize the automation process. Coding and scripting best practices. Follow coding and scripting best practices to ensure efficient and maintainable automation workflows. Use proper error handling techniques, adhere to coding standards, and ensure readability and reusability of the code. Apply version control practices to manage code changes effectively. The development phase is where the automation solution takes shape, with the creation of workflows and the configuration of the chosen RPA tools. Testing phase. The testing phase involves validating the automation solution to ensure its reliability and effectiveness. The key activities in this phase include types of testing in RPA. Conduct various types of testing to validate the automation solution. This includes unit testing, where individual components or actions are tested, and integration testing, where the end-to-end automation workflow is tested. Additionally, perform regression testing to ensure that changes or updates do not negatively impact existing automation. Error handling and exception management. Implement error handling mechanisms to handle exceptions and errors that may occur during the automation process. Define appropriate actions for error scenarios and incorporate exception management techniques to ensure the automation workflow handles exceptions gracefully. The testing phase aims to identify and resolve any issues or errors in the automation solution, ensuring its reliability and accuracy. Deployment phase. The deployment phase involves preparing the automation solution for production deployment. The key activities in this phase include preparing for deployment. Ensure that the necessary infrastructure, hardware, and software requirements are in place to support the automation solution. Address any security considerations and ensure appropriate access controls are in place. Infrastructure requirements. Ensure that the required servers, databases, network connectivity, and other infrastructure components are properly set up and configured to support the automation solution. Release management and version control. Implement a release management process to manage the deployment of new versions or updates to the automation solution. Establish version control practices to track changes and ensure proper documentation and communication of release notes. The deployment phase focuses on ensuring a smooth transition of the automation solution into the production environment, considering infrastructure requirements, version control, and release management. Maintenance and support. The maintenance and support phase involves ongoing monitoring, management, and optimization of the deployed automation solution. The key activities in this phase include monitoring and managing automation. Continuously monitor the performance and execution of the automation solution. Track and analyze key performance metrics, such as cycle time, error rates, and throughput, to identify areas for improvement and optimization. Handling exceptions and errors. Proactively handle exceptions and errors that may occur during the automation process. Implement mechanisms to capture and log errors and establish processes to resolve them in a timely manner. Continuous improvement and optimization. Regularly review and analyze the automation solution to identify opportunities for optimization and enhancement. Seek feedback from users and stakeholders to understand their needs and identify areas where the automation can be further improved. The maintenance and support phase ensures the long-term success and sustainability of the automation solution by continuously monitoring, managing, and optimizing its performance. Governance and compliance. The governance and compliance phase involves ensuring security, data privacy, and adherence to regulations and policies. The key activities in this phase include ensuring security and data privacy. Implement security measures to protect sensitive data and ensure that access to the automation solution is appropriately controlled. Apply encryption, access controls, and data masking techniques as required. Compliance with regulations and policies. Ensure that the automation solution adheres to relevant regulations, industry standards, and organizational policies. Address any compliance requirements specific to the industry or geography. Audit and control mechanisms. Implement audit trails and controls to track and monitor the activities performed by the automation solution. Establish mechanisms to generate audit reports and perform periodic reviews to ensure compliance and identify any potential issues. The governance and compliance phase ensures that the automation solution operates within the legal and regulatory frameworks and meets the necessary security and privacy requirements. Training and change management. The training and change management phase focuses on preparing users and stakeholders for the adoption of the automation solution. The key activities in this phase include training users and stakeholders. Provide training and education to users and stakeholders who will interact with or benefit from the automation solution. Train them on how to use the solution effectively and understand its capabilities. Change management strategies. Develop and implement change management strategies to address any resistance or challenges related to the adoption of the automation solution. Communicate the benefits of automation, address concerns, and involve stakeholders in the implementation process. Overcoming resistance to change. Identify potential resistance to change and develop strategies to overcome it. Involve key stakeholders, provide ongoing support, and emphasize the positive impact of automation on job roles and responsibilities. The training and change management phase ensures that users and stakeholders are equipped with the necessary knowledge and skills to embrace and maximize the benefits of the automation solution. RPA LifeCycle Best Practices. To ensure a successful RPA implementation, consider the following best practices throughout the RPA lifecycle. Start small and build momentum. Begin with smaller, well-defined automation projects to gain experience and demonstrate quick wins. This helps build momentum, gain organizational buy-in, and secure resources for larger automation initiatives. Engage business and IT teams. Foster collaboration between business and IT teams throughout the RPA lifecycle. Business teams can provide process expertise, while IT teams can ensure technical feasibility and integration with existing systems. Involve stakeholders from the beginning. Engage stakeholders from different levels of the organization, including process owners, managers, and end users, in the automation journey. Seek their input, address concerns, and incorporate their feedback to ensure successful adoption. Prioritize processes based on value. Prioritize automation opportunities based on their potential value and impact on the business. Focus on processes that deliver significant cost savings, productivity improvements, or enhanced customer experiences. Establish a Center of Excellence, COE. Create a dedicated COE or automation team to drive RPA initiatives across the organization. The COE can provide expertise, develop best practices, and facilitate knowledge sharing and collaboration. Monitor and measure performance. Continuously monitor and measure the performance and impact of the automation solution. Track key performance indicators, KPIs, analyze metrics, and seek opportunities for further optimization and improvement. Ensure ongoing maintenance and support. Allocate resources and establish processes for the ongoing maintenance and support of the automation solution. Regularly update and enhance the automation workflows based on changing business needs and process requirements. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them. During the RPA lifecycle, it's important to be aware of common pitfalls and challenges to ensure successful implementation. Some common pitfalls and ways to avoid them include: insufficient process analysis. Inadequate understanding and analysis of the processes to be automated can lead to suboptimal automation solutions. Invest time in thorough process analysis and documentation to ensure accurate and efficient automation. Lack of stakeholder involvement. Failure to involve key stakeholders from different levels of the organization can result in resistance and adoption challenges. Engage stakeholders from the beginning, seek their input, and communicate the benefits of automation. Unrealistic expectations. Setting unrealistic expectations about the capabilities and outcomes of RPA can lead to disappointment and dissatisfaction. Set realistic goals and communicate the limitations and benefits of RPA to manage expectations effectively. Inadequate change management. Neglecting change management efforts can result in resistance and poor adoption of the automation solution. Develop a comprehensive change management plan, communicate effectively, and address concerns and resistance proactively. Lack of governance and compliance. Ignoring security, data privacy, and compliance requirements can lead to risks and legal issues. Incorporate governance and compliance considerations from the early stages of the RPA lifecycle to ensure a secure and compliant automation solution. Lessons learned and case studies play a vital role in understanding the real-world implementation of RPA and extracting valuable insights. Here are some lessons learned and case studies that highlight key takeaways and best practices. Lessons learned. Start with a pilot project. Many organizations have found success by starting with a small-scale pilot project to gain experience, identify challenges, and refine their approach before scaling up automation initiatives. Involve process owners and subject matter experts. Engaging process owners and subject matter experts throughout the RPA lifecycle ensures that automation solutions align with business requirements and effectively address process complexities. Continuous communication and collaboration. Establish open communication channels and foster collaboration between business and IT teams, as well as stakeholders across the organization, to promote shared understanding, address concerns, and drive successful RPA adoption. Build a knowledge-sharing culture. Encourage knowledge sharing and cross-functional learning within the organization. Establish a platform or community where automation success stories, lessons learned, and best practices can be shared to facilitate continuous improvement. Change management is crucial. Invest in change management efforts to prepare employees for automation, address resistance, and communicate the benefits of RPA. Regular training, support, and engagement can help employees embrace automation and leverage its potential. Case studies. Finance and accounting automation. A multinational financial services company implemented RPA to automate its accounts payable process. By eliminating manual data entry and automating reconciliation tasks, they achieved significant time savings, reduced errors, and improved process accuracy. Healthcare claims processing. A healthcare provider used RPA to automate claims processing, resulting in faster turnaround times, reduced manual effort, and improved accuracy. The automation solution integrated with legacy systems and applied cognitive technologies to handle complex claims scenarios. Customer service automation. A telecommunications company implemented RPA to automate customer service activities such as order processing, invoice generation, and customer data management. The solution improved response times, reduced errors, and enhanced customer satisfaction by providing real-time access to accurate information. Supply chain and logistics optimization. An e-commerce company utilized RPA to automate order fulfillment, inventory management, and shipment tracking processes. The automation solution enabled faster order processing, improved inventory accuracy, and enhanced visibility throughout the supply chain. Human resources automation. A large organization automated HR processes such as employee onboarding, leave management, and performance evaluations using RPA. The solution reduced administrative burden, improved data accuracy, and freed up HR staff to focus on strategic initiatives. Conclusion and next steps. In conclusion, RPA offers organizations the ability to automate repetitive tasks, increase efficiency, reduce costs, improve accuracy, and enhance customer experience. By following the structured RPA lifecycle and adopting best practices, organizations can successfully implement RPA solutions. The next steps involve assessing readiness, defining a strategy and roadmap, acquiring skills and expertise, selecting appropriate tools, starting with a pilot project, monitoring and optimizing, fostering collaboration and change management, and staying informed. By taking these steps, organizations can leverage the power of RPA to drive transformative change and achieve significant benefits. Why do you choose Proexcellency for RPA LifeCycle Online Training? Reputation and experience. Look for training providers with a strong reputation and extensive experience in the field of RPA. Check their track record, customer reviews, and testimonials to assess their credibility. Comprehensive curriculum. Ensure that the training program covers all the essential aspects of the RPA lifecycle, including discovery, design, development, testing, deployment, maintenance, governance, and compliance. The curriculum should provide a holistic understanding of the RPA implementation process. Expert trainers. Verify that the training is delivered by experienced professionals who have hands-on experience in implementing RPA solutions. Expert trainers can provide practical insights, real-world examples, and answer questions effectively. Practical hands-on exercises. Look for training programs that offer practical exercises and case studies to reinforce learning. Hands-on experience allows you to apply the concepts learned and gain proficiency in implementing RPA solutions. Flexibility and accessibility. Consider the flexibility and accessibility of the online training program. Ensure that it fits your schedule, offers on-demand access to course materials, and provides a user-friendly learning platform. Certification. Check if the training program provides a recognized certification upon completion. A certification can validate your knowledge and skills in RPA and enhance your professional credentials. Support and community. Assess the level of support provided by the training provider. Look for opportunities to connect with instructors or fellow learners, access forums or discussion groups, and seek guidance during and after the training. Connect with us. +9 19148251978 +9 190089068809 www.proexcellency.com. Thanks for watching.